So in such a way that, if you continuously fail, don't think that the things that you aim is impossible. Nothing is impossible. The word impossible, impossible, impossible. If you split into half, I am, then another possible, right? The word impossible itself say I am possible. So there is nothing impossible in life. And I want to tell everyone that if you have started and want to give up at some point, then why you started just to struggle in vain? If you have started, look back and see how far you have come through. Pain or failure should not be the things which stop you from achieving your dream. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Here it says that, there may be so many people running in a race, but only one is being qualified. So in such a we need to run in such a way that if you want to be success or if you want to reach our aim, we need to run in such a way that who are the one who is going to qualify. So, sometimes we often lose hope, I know, and we all face hard times, and I don't think there will be no one who don't face any hard times, right? We all face hard time situations, and also we lost our hope, and we face the most downtrodden moment. And life, sometimes it seems so unfair, in the sense, everything seems totally went wrong, and we can't reason as to why. We don't know where it comes from, and we don't know sometimes the solution, and we just want to stay numb or just silent, just stay aloof from a mass contact. Yeah, I know we all experience that stage, and everything seems into opposite contradiction, I should say. If there is a light, there is a dark, and the loser, the victory, the joy and the tears, in such a way that things seem totally in opposite sense. But what I want to tell tonight is that to everyone, dear brothers, success or greatness demand persistency. If you endeavor, life will favor you. And this success and greatness at the initial stage, as a matter of principle, they will always say no. But it doesn't mean you are totally being denied of it. But it rather is a test of your endurance. It is a test of your patience, and it is a test of your persistency. So, when we fail continuously, the thing we should do is not focus or not repeat the same strategies, I should say. For instance, if I take an example, I happen to pass through a brick wall, I should say. Then I think that if I step on that brick wall, it will fall apart, and I can continue moving on. But if that strategy is fair, I need to change my strategies. Maybe I follow that brick wall and until I found the exit point. If I can destroy by my strength, then I need to find another solution, right? So in such a way that, if you continuously fail, don't think that the things that you aim is impossible. Nothing is impossible. The word impossible, impossible, impossible. If you split into half, I am, then another possible, right? The word impossible itself say I am possible. So there is nothing impossible in life. The only thing is that fear and not analyzing the way how we react towards our goal. And no matter how much you think you are good enough, no matter how much you think you are being educated enough, people will simply despise you. People will simply underestimate you unless you could show them the real impact. Unless you come up with the real result. And know this, even if you only almost achieve, or if you only almost become the person whom you want to become, know that you are really equal with or those person who doesn't dream of anything. And I want to tell everyone that if you have started and want to give up at some point, then why you started just to struggle in vain? If you have started, look back and see how far you have come through. Pain or failure should not be the things which stop you from achieving your dream. They should not be the one who discourage you. Rather, you must take it as the battle that you need to fight. And in every stage, there may be a multiple stage in life, but you need to find the best stage, the stage in which you could perform your best. And just because you fail in one thing doesn't mean the rest are impossible. Maybe you are worth more than that. If my situation gets wrong, what I should do is to adjust with that, right? So, in order to overcome every evil situations, every sadness in my life, I need to become an integral part of every elements of in every situations and circumstances in my life. If the rain comes, I need to consider myself to be a rainbow. And if the sun comes, I need to be a mirage. I will not be the one who suffer, but we need to be the one who try to overcome, who try to fight until we collapse, until we overcome it. And you know, one thing that I want to say that we are so lucky that we have been designed by the sovereign hand of the Almighty God, and that the greatest source of our authority, the Almighty God, have given us the freedom to choose between failure or success. And always remember, life always remain with two options: whether you're gonna be the victim or whether you're gonna be the victory. It totally depends on your goal, or it totally depends on your endurance, like we have said. And just because some dark scenes come into your life doesn't mean you will not face another better days. And one of a prominent writer, I should say, I just forgot her name, what she quotes is that even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. So our situation is not permanent, so we should not be afraid, because we all have been given freedom by the greatest source of authority. And I have no doubt that you can do big things. I have no doubt that I can do big things. The only problem is that to analyze more our strategies towards our goal, to analyze ourselves, and to have more little bit patience, to have more little bit endurance, so that life can favor us and could finally attain our goal. And I want to request everyone that even if you have failed so many times, please don't focus on the bad side. Even though you frequently stumble and fall, you must continuously rise up, because the true secret of life is to fall 7 times, but get up 8 times. And I believe every one of you that will make a great impact from now on. And in order to change, we need to change. We should not try to change, but we need to change. May the good Lord bless what we have said for each and every one of us. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a pleasant day.